This is the Making of Boozie Britain. I'm just going to talk a bit about the concept and the ideas and the influences for the video and a few other bits and bobs if anyone's interested. I come up with some of the ideas for the concept and the way we shot it. These are the two geniuses behind putting the video together and making it look so professional. That's Matt, this is Brad, and I'm Elliot Brown, Matt and Brad Jeffrey.
It's Friday night, I love the taste, I've been paid today. Let's have a short race by 10:30, I'm stuck on my face.
The concept of it really was just to make it look like it's through his eyes. So he's out on a weekend, having a good time, getting into a bit of mischief. It's a few influences really. The Prodigy Smack My Bitch Up video, which is one of my favourites of all time, I think. It's got a bit of old computer game graphics in there, like he's sitting at the bottom of the screen nodding his head, looking side to side, and the meters going up and down, and the money going down as he pays for a drink, and the morale going up when a girl smiles at him, morale going down when he gets thrown out, and things like that, time changing. That's all totally unique, and I've never seen it in any video. Well, any sort of music industry expert will say get the artist's face out there as much as possible for recognition, so that was one great way of doing it. He's in the shot constantly. We've got the 24 thing as well, you know, the time comes up and the money comes up. That's the 24 thing, I'm a bit of a 24 fan, Jack Bauer.
Body with a bit of lamb and lemonade. Now I don't know that about no grenade, but I do know me a double body lamb and lemonade.
Coming to shooting it, we shot a lot of it in like this first person mode. With the way we started it, filming it on this, and then, funnily enough, the camera that we ended up using was almost exactly the same size. All it was we bought a fishing light, the sort of thing that you've got like a strap that goes around your head, and the fishing light's attached to your forehead so you can catch fish in the dark. Some people use it for reading as well, which I find a bit bizarre. Reading a book at night, like a miner. We used one of them, we adapted it a bit, took the light off obviously, and created like this foam cardboard holder. This is the head cam unit that we mounted it all in. Camera goes in there, velcro it up. Gives away for us, so quite turned on. This is what's officially known as the beer catcher. So you have a drink, and through the head cam, it looks, or it should look, like I'm drinking out of a plastic cup.
When the booze says
got a top to wear, so that's that. Borrow one of my tops, already sorted. Jump in the taxi, I've already ordered. Alright then, why not? I reckon you'd be safer selling me a grenade than a double body with a bit of lamb and lemonade. Now I don't know that about no grenade, but I do know me a double body lamb and lemonade. I reckon you'd be safer selling me a grenade than a double body with a bit of lamb.
This is what we smeared all the meat on. This is what the dog licked all the meat off. That's a bit of masking tape, that's how they do it. And it's a Tupperware lid snapped in half and taped up. No expense spared. We were going to get it plastic moulded, but we decided, why don't we just crack it in half and then tape it up. It's only for a dog.
I reckon you'd be safer selling me a grenade than a double body with a bit of lamb and lemonade. Now I don't know that about.
This is how we get dogs to lick the camera. Well, this is how we do it in my film.
You'd be safer selling me a grenade than a double body with a bit of lamb and lemonade. Now I don't know that about no grenade, but I do know me a double body lamb and lemonade.
The idea was for me to lie on the bench, the dog to lick my face, and then walk away, but the dog just wasn't interested, even though I had a bowl of steak. It was, we had to get our hands in, otherwise we just could have made the dog lick the camera. That's my excuse anyway. But we did the actual filming of the licking the camera, we did that in my mate's back garden. It all fits together quite nicely, but essentially that meant me lying on my back with a dog sitting on my chest licking meat off my face, which was a highlight.
Bit of an interesting cast, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We didn't have casting process.
No, we didn't have a queue of people and say, yeah, you'll do for so and so, and you'll do for so and so.
I think it is really good how they're all really good actors as well, aren't they? Even
yeah.
If they weren't training, they all did really great.
Yeah, the guys in the cast were doing everything they were meant to do, and you know I bet we only did things like 3 or 4 times, and they worked really well.
Pretty natural. Yeah,
I got all the lads out at 2 in the afternoon to do a bit of filming. Then the sun went in, so we didn't do any filming, and they just stayed out and got drunk till 3 AM when we finished filming at the nightclub. So really, they were drinking for 13 hours, and it was my fault. Josh is the guy, the like sort of Jack the Lad character who's on the phone. Get yourself down to the local and all that. He's a bit of a lunatic. You'll see from the making of footage, you could pretty much make a whole video of Josh just acting up.
When the booze says
Yeah, so we out tonight. Yeah, so we out tonight. It's Friday night, I love the taste, I've been paid today, let's have a show.
Get yourself down to the local.
That's it, yes.
No, you got. Dean could be
I
going
know
like,
what
who's
he
that? And
fucking
you
says.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that.
The venues we've used are basically all around the local area, so Crewe is a small town in the northwest, for those that don't know. Probably known for the railway and the poor performance of Crewe Alexandra. And Hanley as well. We had a lot of help from the Earl Crewe, guy there, Paul, legend. The nighttime footage is all shot in one nightclub, which is Liquid in Hanley. We use a factory as well, don't we? A place called Storage Boost, a local place. Andy, the main man there, that helps us out. He's actually the guy bombing past on the forklift. So yeah, we've got a lot of help from people in the local area. No one got paid for anything really. No one got paid for any of it, including us.
Him and his mates are all thinking they're out to go sick in a minute, and they'll all get spat, so a little in a minute and it will go dark. It's me like I'm American, I can't even see straight, so I won't get far, I get twisted up, and then I get bad, but this is our outlook when we've had
Yeah. No wonder he's got thrown out, he's got a fucking camera on his head.
We had a few problems along the way. We had the bit where you've got the Vine Like Veins scene with the bouncer Mike, the big guy, legend, left hook Langdon. Oh, it scares me. That was a totally different scene. That was planned to be at a bar. There was meant to be a big guy at the bar, looking mean. It just wasn't working. So then we got the bouncer scene in there, and it lifts the whole thing anyway. I think it works so much better. We had this fantastically technological, genius idea of actually making a virtual mirror and putting it on a wall so that he looked in the mirror as he was talking. Kanye West did a similar sort of thing in All Falls Down. In the end, we just thought, balls to this, it's too complicated. So we just bought a mirror, stuck it up against the wall, jammed it behind the taps. You'll actually see it in the Saturday morning scene. And literally, it's just well synced, so the artist's face, Mike's face is up, and he's cutting the camera off at the top. We shouldn't tell them what secret to it. Destroys the magic. I wonder if anyone actually watches it and thinks, oh yeah, it's just through his eyes.
I'm sure they do that. I'm sure there'll be someone out there.
Yeah. Props, really just a taxi. That's your car, isn't it, mate? That looks more like a taxi than any of ours. So we used that.
I don't know if that's a compliment or not.
No, we did try and make it look even more like a taxi by getting a modem that we had and taping it to the dashboard.
Just got his little bit of tape marker for the car.
Yeah,
like big dots.
Yeah, we put some tape on it with like highlighter pen dots so we could like put a counter on there, a digital counter that was going up. But in the end, you couldn't really see it enough, and the pink dots were like invisible in the dark. So we decided it was a bad idea.
Yeah.
And you collected the money. That's Matt driving it as well. Matt is the most featured actor in the whole thing. I think he's in 5 different scenes in 5 different roles. You'll see him bobbing about.
Mike's stunt double.
I'm a truth be known stunt double. Taller. You know, balder. A hood up and from a distance, who knows? It's difficult to tell really. It's like the scene at the end where he's got his head on his hands as the bus goes past and then it cuts to the shot of Mike. That's, first one's me and the second one's Mike, but it doesn't come across because it's quite well put together. So everybody that's watched the video, thanks a lot. Really appreciate it. Send it out through MySpace, Facebook, YouTube, and request it off your music television stations.
And get it on iTunes as well.
iTunes, yeah, buy it off iTunes. Yeah, don't look at it on YouTube, you pirates. Get it on iTunes and pay for it, because then we get paid. And buy the music on iTunes as well.
And come to the live shows.
And the live shows. Coming to a town near you. Truth be known, coming at you.
Fast and hard.